What's good, YouTube? Back with another gameplay
Score by reaching the
and
enemy
live
position.
commentary for you guys. I haven't posted a commentary in a while, and I should have done this video and topic, well, half part of the topic of this video, probably about a week and a half ago. And I apologize for that. And most of you already know about this topic, so I'm gonna go real quick. And the subject is my new team. Most of you that follow me on Twitter, if you do follow me on Twitter, already know about this. I have joined Sigma, and my shot is off with that gun. I never used it on in a while. I have joined Sigma Esports. The roster is myself, Slack, Huddle, and TJ Haley. Slack and Huddle, two familiar faces for most of my subscribers, viewers, or my fans. Whoever you are to me, supporter, hater, you guys get the mojo. But I've teamed with Slack and Huddle in the past they're probably the longest teammates I ever had, so it was good to be back with them. You know, we base this team off young players with dedication and the drive to win and hunger to win. And that's what I really like about this team. That all the players on this team want to win, and you know, like all these other teams are going to $1 million tournament. Once they get back, like they're gonna be heartbroken that they didn't make the amount of money that they wanted to, or if they're satisfied with the amount they did make. You know, we're still gonna be hungry to win that $20,000 tournament. Like, I'm just using an example, like for a prize. When they see a $20,000 tournament, they think it's a little rink-a-dink tournament, but to us, it's more than that. You know, we're out there trying to prove ourselves, seeing as we missed out on the last event. They're going to be sleeping on us, so it's always good to get back out there and compete. But regardless of that, I think I'm pretty sure we have the 7th seed. Me and TJ have a lot of pro points. I've got like 16,000, he's got like 24,000. And I know most of you are probably wondering, who's TJ Haley? TJ Haley he was an S&D GB star. He's made over, I think, 18,000. If you go on Game Battles' website and go to tournament winnings, he's made $18,000 alone off Game Battles tournaments, and the kid's 14 years old, so that's a crazy stat. And he just decided that he wanted to convert into the MLG scene and try something new, you know, playing constantly S&D tournaments, so he got tired after a while. And he went to Philly, and his team ended up placing 12th. And I met him at Philly. He's a cool kid, you know. A regular cool kid that just wants to compete and hungry to win. And like, he wants to bring his success in S&D to a Varian team. And I felt like that was a big asset into best of 5 series when it comes down to events, is the S&D game. So he's going to be helping us partly on our S&D game. We're going to grow together as a respawn team. So that's going to be fun to do. But off the topic of Sigma, as most of you already know about that. On to the next topic, I wanted to talk about COD Champs. For those of you that don't know, I am only 17 years old. I just turned 17 in February. This is my 3rd year in a row missing out on the $1 million tournament. I've got invited to the last one, Black Ops 2, which Furico Impact won. It was myself, Clayster, Slack, and Huddle that got invited after placing 2nd at MLG Dallas and being the only team to take maps away from Furico Impact at MLG Dallas. And it really would have been, like I said this before in a past video, like 400,000 first is life-changing money. If you wanna say it is or not, that's life-changing money. Like 93,000, you could invest in stuff, you could save it, you could always add more money into your savings. Like it's
Time's almost up.
Who's gonna complain over the $93,000 is what I'm trying to say. And I felt like we really had a good chance, like going back and practicing, if we were allowed to go to COD Champs last year. And it was a real heartbreaker to not be able to go to COD Champs last year. And it was so like hard for me to watch COD Champs. I didn't watch anything from COD Champs except for the last play of the tournament. That's how like pissed off I was that I couldn't go, but you know, I was still grateful for the Fleetco Impact guys that won the tournament. You know, all great friends of mine, and I'm not gonna hate on anyone's success. You know, it's just a hard feeling when you've been waiting for 2 years straight to go to $1 million tournament, and then you get denied again after being invited. It's not like I didn't get invited and I just thought I could have gone, but I got an invite and then I wasn't old enough. So in the beginning of this game, I thought, you know, last year was 17 plus. It should be 17 plus this year, right? Not like they're gonna be assholes and change it. And they end up changing it, and now I'm stuck in the dirt for the 3rd year straight. So hopefully they don't change it to 19 plus or something next year. But you know, I decided that my whole judgment off of not quitting was that my time will come when I have the chance to play for that amount of money. And who knows, there's probably going to be more opportunities to come that I could play for more money like that by next year, the way things are going for Call of Duty esports. But regardless of my sob story, I'm not looking for anyone's pity, you know. Let me take my panties out of a bunch. My predictions for Call of Duty Regionals, I'm not going to get into COD Champs yet. I'm going to wait till after the Regionals to do a video about COD Champs. But everyone's just rage quitting. But my predictions for Regionals, I think it's top 6 move on. Excuse me, I had to burp real quick. I'm not too sure if it's top 6 or top 8. But anyways, I'm going to give you guys my predictions on who I think's going to move on. And my number 1 spot is definitely Complexity. You know, you can't keep them at a number 1, you know, time after time again. They keep winning every event. And everyone's hoping that there's that one team at COD Champs that's going to take them down. And it might happen, might not. But right now, they're the team to beat. They're the number 1 seed. They're the number 1 spot for predictions. And that's not changing until after COD Champs. So Complexity, and they have a pretty easy bracket, so I don't see them having much trouble at the qualifier. Or at regionals, whatever you want to call it. After that, at my number 2 spot for qualifying, I have TK. You know, TK, a lot of people say are like underrated or overlooked. But I know they get a lot of credit from the people that actually see their potential and how good they are. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but recently, I think like 2 weeks ago, they won the 5K GB tournament. They won like a bunch, I think they won like $5,000, I don't know how much it was exactly, but regardless of the prize, they won the 5K tournament, which pro point tournaments like the 2Ks and 5Ks are usually won by Complexity, mainly because of the online seeding. You know, Complexity has the first seed, so they host majority of the games, and it's extremely hard to beat Complexity on their host when they have majority of the hosts. So, and TK is one of those teams that struggle online, and when they get to land there and they get their shit together and they're 100% clicking, and that's when everything feels right to them. Just like a lot of other teams, like Optic was, like they still are one of those LAN teams that they just click on LAN more than online. And just like Optic's been having a bunch of online problems as well with their internet hit off and whatnot. But back to TK, it was really great to see TK finally beat Complexity.
Hostile made it through.
Show that there was progress. You know, any progress is good, and I'm really like, I can't wait to see how TK does at COD Champs. I really want to see them win, like finally, especially at the most important event. All good guys on that team. My next prediction is Curse LV. I know a lot of you are probably going to say, but they argue online every day, but I know all of those guys over at Curse LV, when it comes down to when the game starts up and the match timer is over with, they're going to get their shit together when they realize that they're playing for $1 million tournament, in a $1 million tournament once again. You know, 3/4 of that team won the last one, and they're going to be hungry to hold their title as the world champion.
Scavenger.
My prediction after that, my 4th team, I'm going to have to go with Envy. I've heard Envy's been doing really good as late. With the addition of Study and Nameless, those are two big hype factors that are gonna benefit their team a lot, and I think they'll do great. And then after Envy, I'm gonna go through my top 8 real quick, no order. After Envy, I have FaZe, Optic, and my last team is a toss-up. You know, there's a lot of great teams that could qualify for that last 8th spot, and that's either gonna be Vex, Xfinity, or Adversity has a shot, or SB as well. I think the 8th team is going to be SB. So there's going to be a lot of great competition going on at the regionals, and I can't wait to watch it. Regardless if I couldn't be there or not, it's going to be great. The regionals, I feel like, are going to have more competition than the actual COD champs. So it's going to be a crazy time watching that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like on it if you enjoyed it. I'll try to post more YouTube videos up for you guys, but I'm going to be streaming today. Today's Friday. So whenever this is up, make sure if you guys see this, come tune into my stream. Hopefully I'll be streaming when you check this out, and come chill in there. Don't forget, guys, make sure you leave a like if you want to, if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't, and I appreciate all your guys' support that you show to me. So until next time, guys, it's been real. Peace out.